Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday, April 16th, 2022. It is Holy Saturday, the day between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. These are sacred days in here. Of course, yesterday was the day that Jesus Christ was crucified, and tomorrow is Easter. Jesus Christ has risen. And today is the in-between day. Uh, the if you ever notice, Easter, the date that Easter is celebrated on, fluctuates on the calendar. It's not like Christmas with December 25th or 4th of July. It moves around in about a month's, laterally about a month. And what it is it's based on an old Jewish tradition of Passover and so forth. And what it is, and I'm not exactly sure of the history details, but it is the first full moon. There's something in the screen. Is that that's not recording? We got a graphic in the screen. Is that okay? That square thing there?
Oh, above?
Yeah, like where my hand is. See my hand?
Oh no, that's just a focus point. That's not.
Okay. All right. It's all good.
Yeah, it should.
Okay. Thank you. The springtime, it's usually around March 22nd, 23rd. The first full moon after spring is Holy Saturday night. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Easter is the first Sunday after the first springtime full moon. So it happens to be that the first springtime full moon is tonight, and Easter is the first Sunday after tonight, tomorrow. If the first full moon of spring was last Wednesday, it would still be Easter tomorrow. If the first full moon of spring was a week and a half ago, then it would have been last Easter. Last Sunday would have been Easter. So it's the first Sunday after the first full moon in spring. That's how they figure it out. So it's really amazing how the full moon just permeates through all kinds of religious traditions throughout the history of mankind, and that includes when we celebrate Easter. I mean, it's really just remarkable. All right, and we are here with. I've been doing a lot of mailings. I've mailed to about 30,000 people. So every single person's name who I've mailed to is in the prayer circle and will remain in the prayer circle for months. Every single person. And then, of course, recent buyers. I mailed to people, and then the buyers list is much thinner. I wish it was the same thickness. But every single recent buyer since the last full moon is here. And then, of course, we've got many, many, many thousands, hundreds of thousands of names of people we've mailed to in the last year and buyers and so forth. Okay. I've got Holy Land oil here. I've got Holy Land soil. I've got pictures of angels, saints, Jesus Christ, uh, candles, candles for protection for all, for health for all, memorial candle for dear friends, also a group memorial candle for anyone who wrote in loved ones that they want to memorialize tonight. Blessing candles for all, and I forgot what this one was. Oh, for courage, strength, courage, guidance, knowledge for all. I'm wearing a yarmulke that I got from the Holy Land, the Western Wall, the most sacred site in Judaism. I've got a sterling silver cross that I wear every month, and that is from, well, I don't know where it's from, but it's full of gemstones of sterling silver. We've got stones, crystals, and so forth. On the radio here on my phone, I've got the Gregorian chants named after Pope Gregory. It's Catholic music. It's just absolutely spiritual and wonderful. Uh, we're not moon worshipers. We recognize the moon is rhythmic, and it's always been a part of folk spiritualism, and it's great timing. It forces us to do spiritual work once a month. What we say is, because we are fundamentally dealing with folk spiritualism with a Christian foundation, and so what we say is, let that, when you look up at that full moon, let that full moon remind you, the light that reflects off the moon, let it remind you to always try to reflect the light of Jesus Christ. And I've been having some personal issues recently that are very, very deep. And as I often do, I pray for guidance from God, from Jesus Christ. I do that when I'm trying to come up with new business ideas and services and things I can offer to customers. And I also do that in my personal life. We always encourage you to ask God for guidance and listen to the little voice inside of you. And recently I was doing that with a very, very personal and deep, deep problem. And what I got back was the words of Jesus Christ about compassion and try to be understanding. And no matter how fair something is, just have compassion. And the more I thought about it, the more I had compassion for the people that were wronging me deeply. But they're in such, I began to understand that they're just not in a healthy frame of mind. And the more I understood that, the more my anxiety level and my upset and my anger just came down, 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 down. And so now when I find myself having a nasty thought, I substitute the nasty thought for compassion. And I'll tell you, it really works. It definitely is an anxiety reducer. Whether or not it will produce any kind of change in this problem, I don't know. But it's definitely produced a change in how I react to the problem, a positive change. So when in doubt, always, on this Holy Saturday, when in doubt, always turn back to the words and the message of Jesus Christ, because generally when in doubt, I don't think you're going to go wrong. Okay. We're going to do the prayers tonight, and the prayer we're going to do a shot now of some of the candles burning. We have the monthly candle group, and here are some of the prayer candles that we have going every month. And these are folks who pay every month, and what we have are candles that have their name and address. I can't show you the sides of the candles because that's kind of confidential, but it has their name and address, and it has their prayer desires, and it has very good, excellent, thank you. It has their prayer desires. Maybe you can just a little show a little more of this side. Keep going to the globe. Yeah, that now you're good. Thank you so much. It has their prayer desires on them. Oftentimes, it also has loved ones' names, and then religious, what we call religious art. It's a kind of adhesive sticker type religious art, but it's religious art every bit as much as this is right here of Jesus Christ and the guardian angel and so forth. So everybody has personalized candles. We light them once a month. We're always making them. It's great. Or else we have people who just buy one time only, just upcoming full moon, and those of course get made and lit as well. Everybody gets a picture. Uh, all right, and so we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the prayers, and the prayers are, there's 5 steps. Let me, and really what we're doing is, number one, first and foremost, there is a tremendous benefit to customers, to people, when you're feeling overwhelmed with problems. There is a tremendous benefit in just knowing that you're included in prayers and candle burning. And here, by the way, I mean, it's been very busy because I've been mailing a lot. I've got a few thousand of these prayer requests right here next to me as well. And everybody knows, there's no surprises. Everybody knows your name is printed out along with other customer friends or other people on the mailing list. Everybody knows your prayer wishes are placed in the prayer circle. But nobody has the feeling they're going to get intensive personal prayer, because we can't do that. So I always tell them you're included. You're included with everybody else that responds. And so there's probably a thousand. There's probably a thousand letters here of people that requested to be included in prayer. And we're including. We can't give everybody personal attention, personal requests, and there are some difficult situations, some tragic stories, some sad stories, some serious struggles. And the best that we can do is include you. And I know just knowing, when a person just knows they're included in prayers, it gives them a psychological boost. Just knowing you've got candles made for you, personalized candles that are being lit under the full moon. It's almost at times, I feel like when I talk to people, it's like taking jumper cables and attaching it to their spirit. It really gives people a jolt of good energy, of reserve when they're being depleted because they're overwhelmed with problems. Now, that's not the only thing. We also do guidance. I mean, every product I sell comes with guidance. We have a CD I give every first time customer gets for free. I mean, it's not enough to just do prayer. You have to also do good guidance and encouragement. But prayer and candle burning really does have an incredible lifting effect for people. It's actually pretty amazing. It's actually kind of if I dare say, use the word, it's kind of a miracle. It really is. So anyway, all right. So there's 5 steps to the prayer for service. First of all, recognition, that we recognize that God is the creator of everything in this world. We are monotheistic, one God. God is the creator of everything. Secondly, we recognize. Oh, sorry. Secondly, we understand that we are unified with God because God's the creator. The creator is always in his or her creation. We're all unified because we all come from the same creator. We're all connected with each other. It's one of the reasons why I take this trust of doing these prayers and candles so seriously, because we are connected. Third, anybody's prayers here, anybody who's doing love attraction or health or money is always the biggest one in lottery and winnings. It's always for a good purpose. We never do anything to hurt people. We never do anything. We stay within Christian values. Always a good purpose. And really, even with the luck blessings and the money, we always say to people, really honestly, truly, if you do get blessed with something like this, please, take a portion and help others with that. You don't have to give it all away, but support causes that help others. Because when you get lucky, you got to spread the luck. Okay. Fourth is gratitude. We're grateful for everything we have. And the final step is release, where we take it out to we take it outside underneath the full moon. Now tonight I'm doing the full moon rituals a little early, but we'll do it under the sky that will become the full moon soon enough. All right. Can I ask you to get a paper towel uh, above the sink, about 2 lengths worth, please? Okay. So as we thank you so much. I don't know where mine is. Thank you. So as we do the prayers, we will sprinkle herb on the towel, and then I will take the towel on it outside and release the herbs underneath the soon-to-be full moon sky. And in doing that and saying a prayer, we are releasing our prayer desires to the universe, and we look for messages back from the universe, signs, increased awareness, personal awareness of how to find a path to reach our goals. Okay, so we're going to go through. I'm just grabbing the top one, and we'll go through the prayers. And really, when we do the prayers, we want to do them like we're kicking the boulder down the mountain. We're starting the prayer. We're starting to get this prayer, this desire, this hope for everybody that wants it. We're getting it. We're kicking it off. We're getting it going. We're kicking it off in your mind and in your spirit, and we're kicking it off in the world of God, and so forth. All right. And as I mentioned, the prayers that are always most requested have to do with finances and winning. Uh, Money blessing prayer. We are and will experience increased prosperity, all of us. Turning bad luck to good luck prayer. Good fortune will come. Sometimes you just need to shift your thinking. Just like what I was saying about a problem that I have that's weighing so heavy on me. As soon as I shifted from upset to compassion, I'm not saying that I solved the problem, but it's I'm in a head where I'm much more able to either solve it or accept it and live on from there. Winning in all parts of life prayer. And really, let me just say something about what I just said. Jesus Christ always preached forgiveness. And really, what you're saying is you're not letting the victimizer off the hook. You're actually letting yourself out of the hook, off the hook that the victimizer stuck you with. It's actually healthier for you to kind of forgive. Not forget, not forget, because you'll be victimized again. But to kind of reduce the hurt, reduce the anger. When you forgive, in my opinion, my interpretation is it's not to let the bad person off the hook. It's because it's healthier for you to not be obsessed with this hurt, with this wrong that you've experienced. So when Christ preaches forgiveness, I would imagine that if you really looked at hardcore Christians that follow that and were victimized versus non-Christians, I would bet you that hardcore Christians that were victimized and kind of worked their way through it using Christian principles are probably healthier. They probably can move on a little quicker. They're probably healthier. They probably got lower blood pressure, probably a little bit happier outlook on life, and so on and so forth. Okay, I just want to throw that in because it's so deeply personal to me at this moment. Uh, Blessings in all parts of life, including sweepstakes. We want everyone to be a winner. We want all of our customers to win sweepstakes, blessings in all parts of life, including lottery and casino. We really want you to be a winner in all parts of life. We really want you to get blessings in all parts of life, And we are doing whatever we can to kickstart that and help that happen. No spiritual practice will change your odds in games of chance. None. Everybody wants to use folk spiritualism to win, for gambling, for luck. It's everybody's pleasure who seems to come to us. As I say, every month I've traveled all over the world. I've been to 42 countries so far. I've studied folk spiritualism to varying degrees in almost every one. There's always gambling charms. I mean, it's always a part of every tradition, of every culture. It's just one of those constants and of what it is to be human. It's one of those consistent things that what it is to be human. And we will certainly, in the folk spiritual tradition, we have to give the people what they want, and we will certainly do that. But our goal really is to help you be a winner in all parts of your life. Clearing away bad energy, clearing away jinxes, bad people. Jinxes are being lifted, blocks are being lifted. A fresh start is happening this spring for you now. Removing generational curse, removing problems that are handed down from one generation to another. Oh, we were talking about that earlier. My behavior and something is learned behavior. Breaking bad habits that are passed down. Protection from bad people. Stopping jealous people. Rising above jealous people. Have your mind on ideas. Have your mind on projects you're working on. Don't have your mind on others, especially in comparing yourself. If there's others that you're going to have your mind on, they should be people who are further developed, further up the road in the goals that you have or the talents that you're trying to develop. That's whose your mind ought to be on. People that are further developed than you in ways that you want to develop. Stopping negative people, stopping negative family members, stopping negative coworkers. We're stopping them now. We're rising above them. Okay, personal power, strength, growth. Personal power, spiritual power, so that you can all get what you desire. Go get what you desire. Be strong people. Help you make good life decisions. Help if you qualify for government benefits, help you get all the benefits you qualify for. If you're in a business or career, help you be the best you can in that business or in that career. Help to do well, to grow, to be strong, to contribute something valuable to society and be fairly compensated for it. Court case success. May you have the best possible outcome. Court case success for loved ones. May they have the best presentation and the best possible reasonable outcome. Love attraction. If you're in a relationship where you have some doubts about the fidelity, love only you. Make you irresistible, strong, loving, happy. Strengthen your relationship. If there is a lover's triangle, may the other person go away, or may you gravitate towards somebody who's more trustworthy and suitable for you. Attract a new lover. Healthy sex life. May you be in a committed relationship that is healthy and satisfying. Health and healing. A lot of people do health and healing. I do not charge for health and healing prayer candles. We never charge for prayers, of course not. Everybody's always included. Generally, if somebody calls and they're ordering a health and healing candle, I just tell them, listen, it's free. Why don't you order something else instead? So they'll order a jinx removal or a money. Or a lot of times I'll just spontaneously say, you buy 4, you get the health free, because they're on the way to buying 4 anyway. So I really don't. I mean, I'm running a business. So I have to I have to pay the bills. But at the same time, I do not like to charge for health and healing candles for great customers or their loved ones. And we always write the purpose, health and healing, especially with diabetes or so and so. And really, I just haven't charged for a health and healing candle over the phone in many months. I did it once when we first started this, once, 2 or 3 times, and I said to myself, this doesn't feel right. So we do health and healing for free over the phone. But anyway, health and healing for all of you, for your loved ones. And then we have a section where you can write in who you want it for, and health and healing for all the special requests. The last group of prayers that are written is special prayers. May everybody who wrote special prayers in, may they all be underway. May the process be underway where they are improving their situation. May all these great customer friends, both the ones that ordered only this full moon, along with all of our great monthly members, may they all be getting benefit through their prayers and prayer candles tonight. Okay, now we have a memorial. I don't really have it so much anymore, but we have a page where people can write in the names of loved ones. And I've got a memorial candle right here that is the candle for Memorial for All. And I actually have near and dear loved ones represented here tonight as well. But may all those who wrote in to memorialize a loved one, may the candle burn brightly for them. And wherever they may be, may they be enjoying wherever they are at this point on the journey. Okay, next is the gratitude. I am extremely thankful for all Grandma Rosa customers. I think I've got some of the most loyal customers in America. I mean, certainly in the direct mail marketing business. I mean, I've been doing this 30 years. It's provided me with a comfortable life. I've always tried to give as much as I can to customers, and they do get benefit because they keep coming back and they love us and we love them. And I am grateful for the customers, and I'm grateful for so many other aspects of it that I have in this life. I'm absolutely grateful. And we should all be grateful. We should count our blessings. It's clearly a healthier frame of mind than always focusing on the one thing that's wrong. All right, now the last is release. I'm going to go under the skies, soon to be full moon skies. I'm going to release the herbs that I've sprinkled while we did the prayers. Say a prayer, and I'll be back in and we'll wrap it up on this April 16th, 2022 full moon. First full moon of spring. That's the white van is a postman. I wonder if you can. Where's your shoes?
I can get one of them.
Yeah, because then this man will move tonight if he takes it.
All right.
Okay, I'm back, and I did that under the full moon. We released the herbs, and I am absolutely grateful to all of our customer friends. I'm grateful for everything. We are just so blessed to have to be able to be in a position to serve people. I am just so incredibly blessed. This business has never made me, how can you put it? It's never made, I've been comfortable. I've never been rich. I live in a very small town home. I drive a 16-year-old car. Uh, some of that is I just don't really care. I'm a spiritual person, and so many businesses that I see just seem to me like they're spiritually hollow. And people are always asking me at this stage in my life, when are you going to retire? And I mean, I really love this business. There's just so much gratification in helping people and serving people. And also there's gratification in the marketing aspect of it, which I really love. And the ideas and the offer and the product creation that I have no intentions of stopping. I might leave for a while for spiritual growth, for knowledge, for traveling, and for studying religious traditions around the world. But I have no intention at all of ever stopping because I just love it. And, you know, I mean, so much of the candle burning we're doing is especially for health. I mean, it's very gratifying to be able to do prayer candles for free for people who have health problems. I mean, at least it's doing something to give people kind of spiritual uplift who some of them have really uh, dire diagnoses, and you know, normally you say you're sorry and you walk away kind of feeling a little bit sad for them, and then you push it out of your mind. And it's wonderful to have a business, an enterprise, that we can do something, even though it's only on a spiritual level. I'm not a doctor, but I mean, hey, you know, find the best medical science you can find, plus build up the strongest spirit inside of you that you can build up. That's your best chance of health improvement. And so it's good to be able to have have a little part in building a person up. All right. I just want to say thank you to all. Again, this is April 16th, 2022, and I am just so incredibly grateful. It's the first full moon of spring. Tomorrow is Easter, the first Sunday after the first full moon of spring. And I just wish everybody a tremendous Easter and just a tremendous life. And we will continue to do everything we can to support you and boost you. Amen.